Hello everybody, and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, where we need to travel to Novaya Zemlya, and that will allow us to get our repairs done. I think all of them. So let's set course out over here right now. And I would like to start thinking about changing some of these off of their stock loadouts. I'm not a big fan of how a lot of these are currently laid out. But for now, I think we should just do this mission. Now remember, the briefing told us that we should be using long-range mechs for this. So to that end, we can definitely grab some salvage shares. I kind of want to just max out our salvage shares. We'll see what we get out of it, if anything. And we know that we're not going to want to run the Marauder or the Charger or the Thunderbolt. The Stalker is a good thing to run, and that's the triple LRM-10. I'm currently thinking, though, we might want to run the Awesome ourselves. Now, keep in mind, our long-range mechs here, they are going to probably run us over. So if we ran full long-range, like fire supporty type mechs, A, we're going to be very LRM heavy. B, we're 15 tons over. So this is what we've got right now in terms of LRM heavy mechs. Okay. So being 15 tons over, we could think about dropping the Stalker, in theory, down to something like this version of the Marauder, which uses 2 PPCs and a large laser to get some range. Or, like, not this Warhammer, the other Warhammer that is in storage and we can't use. Okay, so that is understood. Range is going to be a potential issue. We could use a COM-1B. Oh, hilarious. That would be really, really funny. Or we could just bring one close-in mech, or the Jaeger, actually, with the AC-2s and AC-5s. That's an interesting option. That would put us only 5 tons under. Fascinating. Let's run this. So we want to bring long-range mechs, and that's exactly what we're looking to do here.
Incoming communique from Vaughn, Commander.
Nice to have you with us again, Commander. Eyes on Democracy's intel places Count Vidios in a remote facility in the mountains up ahead. My squadron will move in from the north onto the base, while you approach from the south. Together, we can box Count Vidios in. The Count is the primary target, so ensure that he does not escape.
Let's get a move on, Commander. Vaughn is counting on us.
What drives a man like Count Vidios to attempt to kill fellow countrymen?
It's well known that Vidios is a close ally of Duke Hasek Davion. Doing the Duke's dirty work is a surefire way to gain the Duke's favor and raise his own standings within the political world of the Davion court. Fusilier forces spotted on the ridge. Move in, Commander, and take out those hostiles.
Indeed. Okay, so we're going to be hitting this Trebuchet for right now, but I kind of want to be hitting the Jaeger. I mean, we want to hit all of these, ultimately. Do we have... Nope. Okay. Good to know. We absolutely do not have capability right now to fire the lasers unless we poke out a little bit more like that.
Incoming missile.
Okay. So I'm just working on this blackjack here. I feel like we're burning a lot of LRMs right now. And not getting much done. But there's the blackjack down.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
Next up is the Jaeger. And he's down. Okay, beautiful. So now we've got an archer and a trebuchet, huh?
Focus target has been updated.
We're focusing the trebuchet for right now. Okay, they are focusing us, so that is absolutely noted.
Mech Tango down.
There goes that trebuchet.
Target.
Now for the archer.
Group up.
I kind of don't want to waste additional
New
LRMs.
target, Archer.
Where did this guy go? Is he hiding back here? Yeah, there he is. Cool. So I'm looking at his CT right now. It is definitely damaged. That was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to fire LRMs. I wanted to fire large lasers on that CT, which is looking pretty decent now. Okay, that's the small laser there.
The reactor
And there
on
he
my
goes.
kill is about to go crit.
Excellent. Okay, let's move on, but we've only got 460 LRMs left. So that's definitely a concern. We're quite LRM heavy here. And in fact, we're quite heavy on our ammunition constraints, right? We've got a Jaeger, we've got a Trebuchet, we've got an Archer, we've got an 8T Awesome. These are all going to be significantly degraded if they run out of ammo. So that is a concern. We did eliminate the enemy Scout Lance, so that's all well and good. And let's just make our way on over here. In retrospect, we might have been better off with something like the Marauder or even the Dragon and just close in on them, rather than bringing long-range mechs like it said in the briefing. Interesting. I'm going to head off this direction because this is high ground. Also, our lance mates are struggling to pathfind. So there's an enemy guard lance. Noted. Holding here while we wait for our allies to pathfind over. The Trebuchet has managed to figure it out. Looks like everybody's on their way. Okay.
Contact.
Target acquired.
VTOL? Sure.
Target eliminated.
And this is another VTOL here that I'm really not
Target
too concerned
destroyed.
about. Those are not considered part of the guard lance. Okay. Where is this guard lance at?
Target acquired.
More VTOLs coming in. Ooh, okay, that's a PPC. That's noted.
Target destroyed.
Just backing up here for now. I don't know where that PP... There he is. Okay, he's way down there. Right. Out of sensor range, but still sniping us. Okay.
Target acquired.
Well, we can take out these VTOLs anyway. That was not what I wanted to do. I keep accidentally firing LRMs. I feel like we should use LRMs at least somewhat here. That's a Warhammer. Okay. Let's soften these up. Okay. His torso's quite low. That will likely take off one of those arms, which will reduce his threat level. Yep, there it goes. Okay. I'm just backing off a little bit. We're taking a lot of fire. Okay.
Target acquired.
So that's that blackjack there.
Got another one.
That's presumably the VTOL that they just took down. Yes.
Ammo low.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. We're gonna need to move on here pretty soon, because we are running out of LRM ammo. And I assume that our allies are as well. So we just jump down there.
New target Warhammer.
Continuing to lob LRMs at this Warhammer. And there we go.
Target
Warhammer is
destroyed.
down.
Target
So that is
acquired.
good.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
Let's work a bit on this Jaeger. It is completely fresh right now, and I would not like to be taking this fire for too much longer. I believe our allies are out of LRMs as well, though. You can see that the LRMs have stopped firing. So that's definitely not ideal.
Ammo depleted.
Okay, we are officially out of LRM ammo now. Okay, there's a round of LRMs going in. Just trying to take out that Jaeger quick. Don't want to be under fire from this for too long. He's got to go down very, very shortly here. I'm actually shocked he's still up. There he goes.
Target
Okay.
Let's get that thing.
So now we've got this blackjack. Blackjacks are pretty good in this encounter, for sure. That tree, though. Okay. What a jerk. Okay. His CT is getting pretty low here. We're through the armor on his CT. He is about to go down.
Tango
There he goes.
eliminated.
Beautiful. So that is 4 down, and now we just need to engage in close-ish range due to our lack of LRMs at this point. So, I mean, we do still have some in our lance mates. That's pretty clear. But how many more lances are they going to have us engage at this range? That's an interesting question.
Attention, Mercenary Lance. You are outnumbered and outranged here. You are jeopardizing a lawful election for Trade Federation President. You are hereby ordered to stand down. Give up your assassination plans, and we might just take you in instead of destroying you. This is your final warning.
Assassination plans. They think we're the ones plotting to kill a candidate. Something's not adding up here. I have a feeling we're being played here, Commander. Vaughn has been setting us up from the start.
Shocker.
Don't shoot. We are standing down. We believe we have been set up by our employers.
A shame you didn't have the decency to die on us, but no matter. I just want to thank you for taking out those security forces for me. Owens is wide open now.
Contact North Ridge. Unidentified bottleneck force approaching the facility. Defend the candidate at all costs.
Fusilier forces, we are moving to assist. Please, do not fire upon us.
Affirmative. Stand by to receive IFF codes. But make no mistake, when this is over, you are to shut down and surrender to us until we can sort this whole mess out.
I think that's the best we can hope for given the circumstances. Defend that facility, Commander. This will go down much better for us if we can successfully defend Owens from Vaughn's forces.
You mercenary fools are all the same. You take your payment with no questions asked. Now the real security detail is in shambles, and Owen's head is in our
Target
grasp.
acquired.
That just leaves you as the only
Target
loose
destroyed.
end.
There's Vaughn. All right, Commander. Let's show him that nobody makes a patsy out of us.
Target
Even
destroyed.
if you kill me, the Fed rats won't let you
Target
leave after what
acquired.
you've done to them.
Dynasty unit taking enemy fire.
The base is taking on heavy fire. Structural integrity is at 75% capacity.
Destroyed.
You
Target
will die here
acquired.
today, mercenary.
New target, Raven.
Targeted mech heavily damaged.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, well, I can't say I'm
New
shocked
target, Cataphract.
that this
Our
ended up
assigned mech
happening.
target is on the field. Let's take it down.
What is this out over here?
You
VTOLs?
honestly think I cared about the life of some
Target acquired.
legislator?
Ah, there we go.
Target destroyed.
The base is taking a lot of damage, I have noticed.
New target, Vindicator.
And some of it is from us. No doubt about that. Okay. Working a bit on this Vindicator, but that Cataphract does need to go down, and we need to take out...
Lost a component.
Target acquired.
I will earn my place
Okay.
in the Confederation. Your
Target
efforts have been
destroyed.
for nothing.
Lost the component.
Oh, yeah.
Initiating ejection
Target
procedure.
destroyed.
Going critical.
Target acquired.
Okay, so next up would be this Cataphract. We do need to kill 3 Cataphracts, so that's, you know, reasonably nice. Somebody's got a PPCX over there. Noted. Cataphract CT is really low right now.
Give it up, mercenary. You're fighting a lost cause.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target
Explosion imminent. Your target is about to crit, Commander.
now for the rifle. Ooh. He took out one of our arms, and also our CT is lit.
Right arm destroyed.
So that's not great.
Structure failure. Lost something.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of enemies around here. And we have very little ammo because we were told to bring bad weapons. I mean, the fact that we got betrayed makes a lot of sense, right? Let's continue to take down some of these vehicles.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Rude.
Target destroyed.
On the commander's target.
So that Vindicator has got to go. We are quite low ourselves.
This mech won't be around much longer.
Yeah, we definitely won't be around much longer.
Target acquired.
Forgive me, off base. My target got a critical shot in.
Okay. Did not want to take return fire from that Warhammer. So backing off and trying not to do too much base damage here.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Okay. So the Vindicator is down. That's good.
Damn it! Half of the base has been destroyed. We're
Yeah.
out to protect Owens.
Copy. Engage commander's target.
Doing what we can to this Warhammer. But we don't have much for weaponry left at this point. So it will definitely take a little bit to get through this Warhammer's armor. Actually doing kind of okay at that.
Fighting scared now.
I do not want to be taking shots from him. We can't back off because our ally's right there. Okay, rude. Okay, noted that there
Nice
are
work,
additional
Commander.
VTOLs coming
That
in.
piece of crap deserved his demise. I've sent a declaration of surrender to the Davion authorities, letting them know what has transpired. We'll have to do some talks, but we should be cleared of any wrongdoing once the evidence has been presented. Just to be sure though, let's pick up Vaughn's mech in case our efforts are not rewarded.
Indeed. I mean, at least it's the Davians. There's a decent chance that they're going to be fair about it, but you never can quite tell. Okay, so we get 1.1 million C-bills. We definitely took more damage than that, but there is this cataphract here that we can get. And there's also this level 4 Gauss rifle. That's not bad. Do they have any Gauss ammo in here? I know we have a little bit. Yes. There's a little bit of Gauss ammo there. Cool. So that is all fine. The next question is, what do we want to do with this last salvage share? A short burst medium laser? Sure, why not? That looks good. Okay, so yeah, as expected, way negative on the total damages there. No shockers there. So we'll view our transmissions here. Commander, the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations has examined the contract, crew's testimonies, and transmissions you've shared with the man you knew as Sylvan Vaughn. After a thorough review of your provided intel, the MIIO have cleared you and your mercenary company of all wrongdoing. I'm here to debrief you on this matter. The man you knew as Sylvan Vaughn was a ghost. The MIIO had no information on him or his motives prior to your techs pulling his carcass out of his mech's cockpit and handing his body over to us. And the information he shared with you about candidate Owens was misleading, to say the least. It is true and well known throughout the Capellan March that Casper Owens is an outspoken critic of Ducasic Davion. But what Vaughn didn't tell you is that Owens is also a staunch international trade hawk, running on a platform of pushing heavy tariffs on interstellar imports from the Capellan Confederation as his primary running issue. Our ongoing theory is that House Liao did not take too kindly to this and dispatched Maskirovka agents to kill Owens. When the Surges Fusiliers guarding the candidate proved to be too much for them on their initial attempt to take Owens out and put them on the run, they hired you to guard them and disrupt the Fusiliers enough to provide them with another window to make a second attempt on Owens' life. While it was your transgressions against the Certus Fusiliers that gave Vaughn his best window to complete his mission, had it not been for your actions on Novaya Zemlya coming to Owen's defense and destroying Vaughn's strike team, I doubt Owens would be here today. Due to your impromptu assistance in defending Owen's life, the AFFS and MIIO have agreed to drop all charges against you and honor the payout and salvage rights of your MRB-backed contract. You have a grateful President-elect Owens to thank for our generosity on this matter. I would advise that in the future you pay closer attention to who your merc company gets in bed with. The AFFS and the MIIO will not be so lenient if you're ever caught pulling a stunt like this again. Now take your C-bills and your salvage and get the hell out of my system. Fair enough. Okay, so we got a rifleman out of that, and we need to go to an industrial hub. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to hop up over to here. And we got to do some work on our mechs. We've got a lot of mechs that need work here. The question is, do we want to repair all of them? We'll see. So let's get in here and take a quick look here. So, okay, we don't have any that we need to collect. That's understood. So at this point, we could definitely do some repairs here. You can see our maintenance payment is getting quite high. No doubt about that. And that's because of the sheer number of mechs that we have in stock. If we didn't have such strict tonnage limits all the time, we wouldn't have this many mechs in stock. But since we do have the strict tonnage limits, we kind of might as well keep them around, I feel like. Okay, so the Awesome we're going to definitely repair. Do we want to make any changes to the Awesome here? Well, we're going to need a bunch of heat sinks. Okay, let's buy some single heat sinks here. Okay, and we're still short one single heat sink. Noted. In that case, let's wait for the Awesome, and let's work on the Archer. Double heatsink. Uh-oh. Okay. That could be exciting. Okay. I want to move some things around here. We're going to move the LRM ammo and the SRM ammo to the legs, which will allow us to move this double heatsink out of this arm to the torso, where it'll be a little bit more defended. We can put this Streak SRM ammo in the head. If we're taking internal head damage, we've got other problems. It's not a great place to put it necessarily, but we can move these double heat sinks out of the arms like that. We could replace that double heat sink, but I don't know how long-term that's going to be. So let's go ahead and queue that up. That'll be the Archer going fine. So then we'll need to repair the Jaeger, and this is going to be difficult. So we're going to need an AC2 burst fire. This is going to be a downgrade for sure. No, I don't want this. Get out of there. I want this. Okay. Now, the AC5 rapid fire, we can put in just a standard AC5 or a standard AC5 rapid fire. It's a downgrade in terms of the... I don't want to purchase that. It's a downgrade in terms of the overall throughput, right? And then AC5 ammo, noted. Okay. So there we go. AC5 ammo comes through, and we can get the Jaeger started. There we go. Next up would be the Trebuchet. This only needs armor repair, surprisingly. There we go. That'll be okay. Now, the Awesome is going to be a whole nother story. We're going to need more heat sinks than what we've got on hand. So let's work on the Centurion here. Let's see what this needs. Okay, let's move the heat sinks up into the torsos, and the LRM ammo down into this leg. The LRM-10 Stream we could replace with an LRM-10 just generic. There we go. I don't know why it's not letting us drag and drop right now, but that's fine. And then we're already maxed on the armor, so that seems okay for now. I'm not hugely enthused about this loadout, but it'll work for the moment. Now, we've got this Cataphract. Interesting. So mostly there's not that much that needs to be done here. We've got the AC5. This loadout is very mediocre. I'm thinking about maybe replacing this PPC with a PPCX. But even then, this is going to be pretty mediocre. This single heatsink can be moved into, like, the CT, something like that, where it's a little bit more protected. And then we can put the AC5 ammo down in this leg. That'll make it a little bit more durable, but this still is not a very great loadout. I'm just looking at the hard points here and thinking, what would we want to do to make this be a decent loadout? The biggest gun we could fit in it would be an AC-10. Something like this guy. And that would be a significant boost, to be sure. So then AC-10 ammo would be something like this, right? But we would be lacking 5 tons to make this happen. So, I don't know. That's a little bit awkward for sure. I don't love this loadout overall. No, I don't want to purchase that. I want to just put this in. Let's just get that repaired for now and leave that be. Okay, now we've got this rifleman, and this is a fancy rifleman with the double Gauss. Okay. We definitely want to get that set up. In terms of the Gauss ammo, usually, yeah, Gauss rifles explode if destroyed, but Gauss ammo does not. So doing this doesn't actually make that much of a difference, except that we would be protecting the Gauss rifles. I don't know how many Gauss rifles we have on hand to replace these with. We have a couple. So, I mean, this is a good sniper mech, and that would be fine. How many rounds of ammo is this? 26? Okay. Noted. We'll go ahead and get going on that. That'll be fine for the moment. So the only mech that's not being repaired right now is our Awesome. Let's head out over here, and we know that we're going to need at least 2 additional single heat sinks. So let's see what's available here. And I'd definitely like to make some changes to this Awesome, but it'll be okay for now. It feels like it's a little low on the LRM ammo, but it's probably fine. Okay, so we'll just repair all here. We need to have a different large laser here, so that would be like this large laser. We lose these 2 single heat sinks, of course, and we can buy 3 additional. If we can scroll down here, I'll just do it that way. There we go. And we're going to need a single heat sink, but I'll put that in like the CT here. Something like that. Then this LRM-15 stream needs to be replaced, and we can replace that. Ideally, we'd replace this with like a pair of LRM-20 streams, or even this LRM-20. So that would be something like removing this, putting in the LRM-20, and then the LRM-20 here. So a pair of LRM-20s. You can see we're 6 tons over, and I'd like to also have some additional LRM ammo down here. So this would be ideal. We're 8 tons over at this moment. So we could definitely downgrade these large lasers to like medium lasers. I don't know that that's a phenomenal concept, but we could do it. So it would be like, that was a, where did that, oh, medium pulse laser. Yeah, I don't actually want a medium pulse laser. I want a medium laser here. So that would be a medium laser there and a medium laser there. And that would do the trick, in theory. So we'll start work on that, and that will be fine. Okay, so all these repairs are going, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are likely going to head out to do probably one of these 6s, Heir of Nothing or Happy New Year, although Happy New Year is preparing us for the FedSun's long-term contract, which should be coming up very soon, actually. It's 24 February, so we'll see on that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Hiro Marutsu, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.